If I have to put myself and get off the fence, I will go with GT and Chennai Super Kings as your top two.
Gujarat, defending champions, first season in, they win the title, and just this time around as well. I mean, they started a little slow. Now they're right on top. But what do you think has really worked for them?
I think it's a combination of things that they've done really well. I think that they've got a good cricket system. I think they let the cricket people, make all the cricket decisions. There's good leadership in Ashish Nehra, Gary Kirsten, Hardik Pandya, both off the field and on the field. And then I think it's a combination of a good batting unit with an excellent bowling team as well. So they're a very balanced team. They've got a lot of attacking weapons with both bat and ball, and a lot of players that have delivered again throughout the tournament. You think, it's not only ever the same person that delivers on the day. They've got a lot of match winners in the 11.
Chennai next. I mean, this is literally the same lineup that finished 9th last season. Ben Stokes was bought in the auction, and we thought he would be the bearer of change. Hasn't done much. So what do you think has sort of clicked for Chennai this time?
What has clicked for Chennai? I think that the excellent home form. I think that the Chepak is an incredible base for them. And again, very similar to GT, I think very well run cricketing elements of the franchise as well. Stable management group that has been there for a long time. And then obviously MS Dhoni, he provides such stable, calm leadership. They get the simple things really well. Just a good combination of that and getting the best out of their youngsters.
Rajasthan, of course, you've already said you have your allegiance to that team, but just your thoughts on your Yashasvi Jaiswal, an under-19 cricketer who's been through so much. We know his story so well. It's literally the story of, how it's like a Cinderella story in cricket, isn't it?
It's fantastic, and I love the way that he's taking everything in his stride. He just looks like a really great kid, that's very determined to be successful. And every time he gets out into the middle, he wants to make the most of it. And he's playing well. He's got great form. I love his sort of quiet inner determination, confidence that he has. His stroke game has certainly developed, even from last year's IPL to this year. And you know what I love in the power play? He doesn't try and take ridiculous risks. He just plays natural cricket and is able to score at a very dynamic pace. So I think that's a very big asset to have.
You're of course part of the IPL as part of JioCinema's commentary panel, an expert in their panel. How's that experience been for you, Graeme?
Yeah, it's been great on a number of levels. Just to be a part of sort of the changing of the digital landscape, to be at the forefront of it with JioCinema. I think the offering is mind-blowing when you arrive here to work. The 12 different languages, being able to connect directly to all the IPL fans around India.
I feel the conversation in the JioCinema commentary is very conversational, very sort of informal. It sort of makes you feel like you're part of the commentary team. Is that a conscious decision you all have made and had a conversation about this before, or is it just something that's come out organically?
I think it's just the nature of the setup. I think live world feed commentary is always very structured. You've got a lot of rules to stick to. There's always an order of how things operate within those commentary feeds, and I think that's been democratized here. It's been allowing each of us to kind of give our thoughts and bounce off each other and, as you say, be conversational. And I think you also have a bit more time to really just sort of dig in and think and plan and talk cricket. And, it's not only just about the ball being bowled. We've got this, lots of time in between to really dig into what's happening on the field, and have a bit of fun as well alongside of it. So I think the setup and the style allows the personalities to come through as well.
We did talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal, but just a word on maybe who you think is one of your picks for the best upcoming young player in the league so far.
Look, for me, it has to be Jaiswal. I mean, one is a left-hander, and I think there's a lot to just really like about the kid. I think just the way he plays. The expectation on him now. Every interview. I interviewed him last night, and he took every sort of big question in his stride. I think his head's screwed on the right way. I wish him a lot of success because I enjoy watching him bat. So I hope to see a lot of it. Not against South Africa though, but against everyone else.